Previously on In the Shadow of Bob, Bill, Harry, Jerry, and Mary, upon reaching the Trident Research Facility, found a mysterious logbook left by a certain Caden Kerman, in which they uncovered the facility's tragic fate. And, rather conveniently, his whereabouts. After meeting and joining forces with Caden's group, they then assembled a daring heist to steal some kind of UFO from a military base, and after some difficulties, successfully flew it back to Kerbin in one piece, only to discover that a catastrophe had occurred back home. Meanwhile, Jeb undertook a daring descent onto the crushing surface of Eeloo, where he came face to face with Bob himself, as well as his own past. However, once he returned to the ship, everyone noticed something odd. Jeb had turned yellow?
Jeb,
what happened?
man? What happened?
Wait, how did I just realize... Jeb, what happened to you?
What do you mean I've turned yellow? Must be the lighting in here or something. Or y'all should get your eyes checked when we get home.
Jeb, please, now is not the time to be cross with us. Besides, if the lighting were off, wouldn't we all look yellow too?
Listen, I don't know, man, but I just came back. Can you all just give me some space? Gee, sorry, man. It's just not every day that someone comes through the airlock looking like they've got jaundice. What did you say to me, punk? Nothing, man. I was just making a joke.
Well, you think you're so funny, huh? I'll wipe that shit-eating grin right off your face.
Jeb, what are you doing? Dude, relax. I didn't mean it.
You ain't nothing but a disgrace.
Hey!
You hear me? The KSP execs must have been eating them late mushrooms again when they hired your sorry ass.
Ned, a little help over here?
Oh, now Mr. Rookie wants to get involved. Well, I'll tell you everything. Everything you did, it meant nothing.
3. What in the hell was that all about? I have no idea. I think we should just leave him be for a while. Something's definitely not right with him. I think talking with Bob has messed with his head somehow. And the rest of him, by the looks of it.
What is wrong with Jeb, man? That was so uncalled for, man. What?
Just never seen you angry before in my entire life, that's all. I just don't get how Gurmand and Jeb, at least in his right mind, do it, man. Every time they call a meeting or issue an order, they're so sure of themselves. Meanwhile, I'm over here a nervous wreck. I'm sure it'll come to you eventually. You really think either of them learned what they know about leading a crew overnight? I suppose not, but I don't know. I feel as though I'm just not made for this. I mean, just think about how they go about their business. I mean, I guess I could see that. Gurmand always tried to keep a positive spin on things, even when nothing was going our way. Well, looks like it's time for us to go under.
Good, night, man? Sweet dreams, everyone. Wait, do we even dream in cryosleep?
I don't know. Maybe I'll dream about Kerbenberger?
I don't think so. Maybe in super slow motion? I don't know. All I hope is that Ned and Kevin have Jeb handled.
Yeah, he's not been acting right lately.
Alright, Kevin, so what's your plan for that ray of sunshine over there? Thou hath saith that great Jebediah suddenly altered his tune, correct? You mean like suddenly became calm? Yeah, it was uncanny how quickly he just stopped. It seemed almost as if a switch had just been turned off.
Why am I in here?
Indeed, was quite the anomaly. But I hark on a peculiar possibility. Does thee recall the great stones of Tylo? Yeah, but what about them? What if, when dear Jebediah placed his banner underneath the great stone and summoned the almighty Bob, it hath infused him with some of Bob's divine energy? He definitely seemed stronger than before, so that might make sense, but, what's this gotta do with his change of behavior? That is why I art petrified. Methinks Bob hath been trying to command great Jebediah's mind. You know, normally I would think you're crazy, but that actually does add up. The aggression, the color change, the change in behavior, is it him trying to fight it? These things can get bad real quick. I art fearful as well. We must uncover a solution to his affliction. Hello? What do you want? Greetings, great Jebediah. Hi Kevin. What's up? I think you know mighty well what is up, Sir Jebediah. Listen, I don't know what y'all's problem is. One moment I just gotten back on the ship, and the next y'all lock me in here. Okay, so you're telling us you don't remember any of that? Yourself straight up attacking Furwise and just crashing out on the rest of us? Nedzer, hush! Allow me. Hark, we believeth thou art unwell, and that Bob is attempting to control thee. I'm sorry, what? The last thing I even remember is y'all asking why I turned yellow or something. Furwise telling me I had jaundice.
Why would he even have done that? You're full of nonsense, you know that?
Oh boy. Nedzer, help me tie him down, will thee?
Hey, what are you doing? What is the meaning of this? I've done nothing wrong.
Alright, marvelous. Now, Ned, shalt we beginneth the testing?
The what?
You heard him. You gotta find a cure for your condition somehow.
You stay the hell away from me.
Let us see, Nedzer. Shall heat help his ailment?
Ow, you guys are assholes.
Negative. On to the cold. Kevin, you got the dry ice? One step ahead of thee, Nedzer.
Ow, what was that for? Hey, what are you doing with that? Stop. This is the worst. I hate you guys.
No effect other than a lot of complaining again. Who would have guessed? Alright, Kevin, light it up. With pleasure, good Nedzer. Abraca-kraken! Surely this monstrous magnet that I have bought on Kirby will do something.
Where'd you even get that thing?
Engageth high humidity mode.
What do you mean? This does not help.
Alright, Nedzer, shall we try if this neurotoxin I have found? Dude. I see. I apologize, good sir. I don't know, Kevin. We've been working at this for a long time. I think it's time we called it quits and tried again tomorrow. Very well then, Nedzer. I suppose Jeb can remain hither for the night. After all, it's not as if he's going anywhere. I agree. We seem to have him pretty well under wraps here. He's even fallen asleep on us. Yes, I did find it that quite comical. Shall we get some rest? Sure thing. Sleep tight, yeah. Morning, Jeb. Rise and shine. Morning, Ned. Listen, we've got a few more things we want to test. Kevin and I were talking earlier, and he believes that the answer to your condition may actually be in one of the Science Junior samples, funnily enough. They just call it Agent 293. It's really just a mixture of explanation goo, salt, amphosphine, and a few other things. Kevin says that it has a severe numbing effect on just about anything, including me, as it turns out. He said that he's hypothesized that the reason Harry and I didn't undergo the same infusion as you during our mission was due to its presence on our rover, the Crumb. Okay, I see. So, you willing to give it a shot? If you must, go for it. Alright then, Kevin. Administer the 293. With pleasure, good Ned, sir.
No, stop that. I told you stay away.
Yeah, whatever you say, Bob. Oh, my head. What just happened? Great, Kerbin, he's been cured.
What? What's so funny?
Oh wow, that stuff really does have a numbing effect, huh? And his skin, it's gone back to green. Holy kraken, Kevin, we did it! Oh, good, I guess. Good for us, then. Indeed it doth, good Nedzer. But let us rejoice, we hath ridden Jeb of Bob's influence. Yay!
Go team!
And following their ethically dubious quest to rid Jeb of Bob's divine influence, Ned and Kevin had successfully gotten the mission back on track. The days then became weeks, then the weeks became months, and the crew rotated in and out of cryosleep a few times. But the Hef 3500 continued on to Eeloo without further incident. That is, until once they were nearly there, Jack noticed something peculiar about their trajectory.
Hey, guys, I don't remember the trajectory we planned having us come so close to Ike.
Huh, that's strange. According to Kevin's math, we should have been nearing Eeloo Periapsis by now. Good Nedzer, I can assure thee that my calculations were immaculate. Well, clearly they must have been off by a little bit.
Listen, all I know is everything was fine and dandy when we all went to sleep. One of you has to have made an adjustment.
I would never do such a wretched thing.
Nedzer, did thou ever fire the engines? What? No, why would I have done that?
Hey guys?
Please, not now, Furwise. Can't you see we're in the middle of something?
There's I don't know why you're blaming me when you're the one who made the calculations in the first place. Thou hast doubted my mathematics. I have right to be suspicious of thee.
Alright, guys, come on. Look,
We made a mistake. Let's just fix it and move on.
Dudes, there's a freaking missile coming towards the ship! What?
Those dweebs on board the KSB's turd of a ship haven't suspected a thing. Fire at will, Daddy. With vengeance! You're going down, murderous scum!
what are we gonna do?
We need to maneuver away, now.
This bulldozer? Are you insane?
Just do it! I'm firing the engines!
Oh my days, he's lost his mind!
Nedzer, art thou mad? We must prepare an evacuation immediately!
Wait, they're making a run for it. Good thing we've got more than just ion engines, right? Yeah, about that. You're joking, right? They're seriously outrunning us right now?
Bob, damn it, we're out of ammo.
Dar, foiled again! Curse you!
Yeah, you see? Look at that! They're receding from view. I knew what I was doing the whole time.
What? I can't. Are they actually just stupid or something?
Yeah, what a bunch of wet wipes. Mighty marvelous move, good Nedzer. But I must still be suspect of thee. Let's just get to Eeloo already. Whatever, Kevin. And so, after a rather pathetic attempt by the Trippy Rebellion base on Ike to bring the ship down, the crew of the Hef 3500 then made their way to each of Eeloo's moons. Apart from Ike, because though their attempt may have been pathetic this time, who knows what the Rebellion could have waiting in store for them on the surface. The crew's stays on Val and Gilly were also rather uneventful, and all continued as planned, until it was finally time for the A-Team, Ned, Jeb, and Jelena, to land on Eeloo, which in stark contrast to Duna, had actually been changed by Bob quite a bit. It now possessed a more colorful, varied surface, and had also been made much larger. meaning that the Kangaroo also had to be outfitted with external drop tanks in order to make the descent successfully. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Are the engines ready for descent? Yeah, everything's ready. I don't know if I can do this, Ned. I feel like I've been nothing but trouble this whole time. Listen, we're both doubting ourselves right now. My own faith in myself has definitely taken a hit after that whole trajectory thing. At least you didn't attack someone and managed to actively sabotage the whole mission. What? That was Bob, remember? The real you did no harm. Neither. I just feel like I'm just not cut out for this. I'm just not cut out for leadership. What's gotten into you two? Did we really come this far just to give up? It's okay, Jelena. No, it's not okay. Ned, remember way back in the Astronaut Complex dining hall? What you told me?
You guys literally landed on a return from somewhere thought impossible. What have I got to show for myself? I'll never be as good as you. Yeah, that's pretty hard to match.
That's pretty tough to match? Exactly! You are tough to match! You were the very first Kerbal to set foot on Bob's monstrosity of a Tylo. That's a feat to go down in history. And not only that, but you've been an inspiration to me. You were the one that helped me build up my own confidence. Back on Eve, when I thought we'd never make it, there you were, handling the situation, staying calm, believing in us. You did not come this far just to quit. And Jeb, oh Jeb, Mr. Thrillmaster. You've been with the KSP since the beginning. You saved our asses back on Eve. You drove across nearly half a planet for this mission? And at any point, did you want to turn back? No, not really. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go down and do this already. We've got this. How's our trajectory looking, Jelena? We're still on target for the proper landing zone. That's what I like to hear. Let's bring her down. 15 seconds of fuel remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, and touchdown. Yeah, see? What did I tell you guys? That was amazing! Yeah, I'll be the first to admit, you were right after all. Since we did receive hints that Bob may be here from those castaways back on Duna, I say we should search Eeloo as thoroughly as possible. Yeah, we can take that rover far and wide. Maybe even circumnavigate the whole planet if we have to. I'd rather not have one of us lose our minds and become the next Bob in the process, though. And of course, you know, there's only 2 seats on that thing, so I think I'll stay behind this time and just look after the lander. Yeah, so ain't it just so lovely out here? You know, the feeble sunlight, the temperature of 200 degrees below zero. I think it's amazing. Jeb, I think we've got company. 6 o'clock. Company? Don't be ridiculous, Jelena. It's 200 million kilometers of pure, unadulterated, unforgiven void between us and...
Excuse me, who does go to this part of the Eeloo without our permission?
Oh, I see.
Hey, you comrade. I'm talking to you. Identify yourself.
They must be with that rebellion or whatever y'all were talking about. They definitely don't look too friendly. I say we make a run for it. They're making run for it. Floor it, Alexei. They're gaining on us. Floor it, Jeb. I'm trying, but this thing was never designed to go faster than like 10 miles an hour. My eyes, what was that for? Who are you and who are you working for?
better not be any of insurgents, wearing the right sort, kick agitators. Listen, I think there's been a huge misunderstanding here. And just why would you be foolish enough to encroach upon our territory? Everyone know that this sector of Eeloo is rightful Rustian land.
This is absolutely outrageous, you know that? All we came here to do was a simple rover expedition, and search for a fugitive, let's say.
If you'd like to file complaints, I can bring you the manager, comrade. Alexei, tell the commander we've got, guests. Very well, I will get her attention.
Good, I could use a break from your antics.
Not a word, Mr. Spy. Alright, you asked for her. Here is manager.
Well, what do we have here? Comrade Alexei here tells me you're all just lost, that this is a misunderstanding.
Can I lock them up yet? Throw them in shell and lose the key? Ooh, maybe do a sleep experiment.
Won't be necessary, Alexei. Yet, anyways.
Aww.
But where was I? Ah yes, a misunderstanding you say. It's joke, right? No one ended up on Eeloo by accident.
Alright, look, we didn't come here on no accident. We came here looking for a fugitive. We thought we may find him here, so we began a search by rover and...
Fugitive? In this part of the solar system, I have my doubts. Especially since Bob made this place so much further than it already was.
Well, that's exactly the thing. Bob is the fugitive.
You're trying to find Bob? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, we came here on a mission with the KSP. We've about searched the whole solar system for that scoundrel. Also, may I add that you just sound very familiar. I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but anyways.
You also do sound quite familiar. With the KSP? The Have 3500 mission, you mean? Wait a minute. Lit visor, now! Great Library of Spograd Oblast. Jeb, I can't believe it's you. I guess I should have introduced myself. Valentina, remember?
Valentina? Are you for real? How did you end up here?
It's long story. After Bob did his thing, I flew on last mission with you and Bill. I returned to Motherland. They've wanted to set up this very base to search for resources and rid Eeloo of rebellion that was harassing our outpost here. Their people call themselves Trippy Rebellion, a wave of eyesore flag.
Oh yeah, those scoundrels. We've already run into them a couple of times, just the other day in fact.
Oh my gosh, Valentina, I can't believe it's you. I'm like your #1 fan. You have no idea.
But I have to ask, why did you think Bob would be at Eeloo? It's way out of the way.
We'd received a couple hints from other groups that he may reside here. You see, back on Duna, we ran into this group of survivors who said that they were on Drez when he destroyed it. They said he then made his way over to Eeloo. At least that's what Ned said.
Oh no, you are mistaken, comrade. We just finished setting up base when he went on rampage. He came here first, then ravaged the rest of the solar system inwards. Back in the day, he and I used to be quite close. After we got back from Dre's mission, he told me all his plans and aspirations. Told me his supposed motivations of not being recognized. The Kerbal kind was evil. I didn't truly believe he would do any of what he was saying. But sadly, I am proven wrong. Even before all of this, when he drove around Ike together, he seemed very off. Made me scared to talk to him. Every day, I think of what could have been prevented if I just acted differently. Maybe told KSC, don't let him go through with this. I can't help but feel responsible for things he has done. But now I see chance to right this wrong once and for all. You see, I know where he is.
Oh, do you now? Where's he at exactly?
Well, you see, during mission to Moho, Bob discovered this intrinsic property of its makeup that seemed to defy all reason. He didn't know exactly what it was. Radioactive isotopes, some unexplained tidal phenomenon, quantum nonsense, whatever. The same thing that caused Moho to be radically different. Volcanic planet when it was discovered back in ancient times of 017. Said it would allow him to fight back against entropy and make him able to stay godlike being forever. And so he reforged Moho in this image. He kept this from everyone except for me. But now I think it is time to pass knowledge to the world and put a stop to them once and for all.
Right, so are you implying that you wanna, come with us here or something?
I would be fooled not to come along. I am likely only one he will consider opinion of. This is potentially about life or death of all Kerbals.
Wait, what? You can't just leave us? Go with these outsiders? What if they're lying to us?
Alexei, please. My decision is final. I am good friends with these fellows.
What will government do to you for leaving? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'd love to have you, but really?
Then I will face consequences after we save the world. Besides, I can just ask them now. We aren't exactly in radio silence here.
I wish we could say the same. We've been in blackout for over half of this mission now.
Ah yes, the Civil War. Devastating what has happened in Bogey Republic. But we in Rustia mostly escaped such devastation, since we did not concern ourselves much with Kraken. We still a revolt and conflict against Ketia, but glorious Rustia remains strong.
Hold on a second. Civil War? That's why we lost the KSC? That's horrifying. I need a moment to think about all of this. Oh man, I sure hope nobody took my quad taxi or my junkyard. Jeb, really?
Yes, it's very tragic. But I can get you in contact with Baker Barner. I'll just have to push this whole Bob operation to them first. But given circumstances, I'm sure they'll agree. And we go off to Moho.
Here is my master plan, blind mouth shitful. Hello, sir, may we come in? Come in. What is it this time, Boris? Yeah, hello, sir. Sorry to bother you. It's Valentina, sir. She has request. Yes, Valentina, our most prized Kerbonaut. Clue me in. I see. Wait, what? Join mission? Take over comms? We cannot just take over comms of shit. It will cause international incident. Sir, way we see it, there is no other way. Especially for thing as important as this. World is on the line. Besides, bogies are close to victory in their great war. KSP will be back operational soon. We are just mediating. At least let them know what is going on. Call up Jean. And don't just barge into my office when I'm in the middle of something.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? The Hef 3500? Eeloo? They're alive? You want to take over comms? No way that's happening! But we can't reach them. Well, okay, but you turn over control as soon as we get back on our feet. You hear me? We'd hoped it would never come to this. We know very well that the Hef 3500 doesn't have the Delta V for a trip to Moho and back. Not without spending years doing messenger assists anyways. But we must do what needs to be done. We should be able to send them a resupply probe as the ship makes its way past Jewel. The war is nearly won, after all. The liberation of the Kerbal Space Center is near.
And here we are. Home sweet lander. Welcome to the Kangaroo.
Wow, capitalists really make uninspired and ugly lander these days.
That's ironic, considering all your guys' command modules look like onions.
At least does not have ugly side things. Whatever, let's get out of here.
And with that, the Kangaroo, one crew member extra, lifted back off from Eeloo safely and returned snugly into the Hef 3500's cargo bay. Once that was done, Valentina tuned the ship's radio frequencies to establish radio contact with Biker Banner, and the ship then began its agonizingly long transfer back towards the inner solar system. During which time, a resupply had to be sent up, seeing as Jeb was now running low on Agent 293 to suppress his, affliction, as well as to refuel the ship. And, oh yeah, the incredibly destructive chaos caused by the Kraken's demise had largely ended, and the KSC was back online, so that was a plus. And, not too long after that, the crew of the Hef 3500 then found themselves approaching their final destination, Moho.
Finally, we are here. Moho. I've been waiting years for this moment.
Yeah, so have the rest of us. I was so bored, man.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, totally. I knew that.
It looks like some kind of burnt meatball. I guess Bob's no chef.
IART's detecting the greatest energy signature right over that great knoll. Oh, you mean the giant volcano? Oh, great, spectacular, lovely. Oh, great heavens, the engine hath ceased to function!
I told you Capitalist Lander was no good.
Oh boy. Jeb, engine 4 out. We'll be alright. We just gotta lower the throttle on the opposite engine. Alright, I'll monitor our trajectory. Our thrust is gonna be really low though. Well, we gotta adjust our attitude then. Roger. Radioing out. That's what I like to hear. We got this. Ain't no engine failure gonna stop us. Keep it steady. Let up on the throttle. Careful. Shut down. Wow, I can't believe we did it. And so flawlessly, too. Truly. You know, you're the best pilot I ever did see. Wow, really? Coming from you? You mean that? I sure do. Between everything we've gone through, you've proven yourself the best there ever was. The Tylo landing, the other Tylo landing where you saved my bacon, Eeloo, and now this? One thing's for sure. Your first landing wasn't no fluke after all. That sure means a lot. But I think I owe you the #1 spot for your heroics back on Eve. Yeah, about that. I think it's time I finally admitted something. I didn't do none of that because I genuinely felt I had to save y'all. I just wanted to impress the crew, gain back respect, inflate my ego, yada yada. But once I'd actually flown with Brower and y'all, I realized how terrible of a crewmate I'd been. Tylo only reinforced that further. I felt that I had to do everything there for all of us, for all my wrongs, for causing this whole thing by treating Bob the way I did all those years. Are you kidding? You've done more than enough to redeem yourself.
Alright, are you two done?
Yeah, sorry. How's about we actually look for this Bob guy now? I, for one, second this motion. Great Scott! The reader's gone mad! Yeah, Bob's energy is rampant here after all. Try pointing it around though, maybe it'll give us a direction? Ah, you mean directly towards the heart of this active volcano? Yeah, where that massive, menacing bunker is?
Comrades, I hate to alarm you.
I second this. We seem to have a situation on our hands.
Well, looky here. Looks like we've just caught ourselves a whole crew. And served straight to us on a silver platter, no less. Man, the KSP is even dumber than they look.
Stay back, foul scum! I warn thee. I art highly proficient in archery.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't speak cake spear. Rattle 'em, boys.
Hey, boss, fire in the hole! Wait, what's that sound? Oh, no.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Shoo! All of you, back away! Get lost! Let me tend to this personal matter.
Hello, Bob. Or I'm sorry, should I say, Your Excellence. Me again. Shame that whole mind control thing didn't work out, huh?
Oh, that is irrelevant, mortal. What makes you think you can just intrude upon my home planet, flea?
And whatever made you think that was a way to talk to someone?
Oh, Valentina, my long-lost lover. What have these fools done to convince you to turn against me?
I came to right previous wrong, to make things right. This must end now.
Don't be ridiculous now. I've done wonders for this solar system. Turned Kerbal into a star with a longer lifespan, created a whole new habitable world, made Eve less evil, even eliminated Trez.
Is irrelevant. You've caused untold chaos and despair. We're nearly fell into anarchy.
Yeah, not to mention the KSP detected an entire star system you just wiped from existence.
Silence, pathetic bacterium! Now, Jeb, back to you. I think you of all people know best why I have done what I have done. You helped cause it yourself. Your constant verbal abuses, your arrogance, your hostility, your greed. It was exemplary of everything wrong with Kerbal kind. You treated me like filth. I once looked up to you, and all you ever did was look down on me. All those times you locked me in the back lab.
Look, I am truly sorry for everything and any damage I may have caused you. I truly am. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. But I am a changed Kerbal, as I'm sure Ned over here can attest quite well. It's true, actually. He's like a completely different person. Back to how he once was.
Silence! Insignificant molecule! But I can forgive you, you know, on one condition. On an offer I know you can't refuse with an ego the size of yours.
And what may that be?
If you could put aside all of your supposed allegiances and join me, yes, me, we could be masters of the universe together. I could turn you into a higher being, something beyond your wildest dreams, a demigod even. Just think about it. You could have everything you ever wanted. Finally be above everyone else, including that loser Ned over there. You could finally make everyone bow to you. I know you want that, don't you? And Valentina, dear, come back to me, will you? Swear your allegiance to me, and all will be forgiven. You too can have everything you've ever wanted.
With all due respect, Your Excellence, I must refuse, for I am not who I once was.
I also say absolutely not. You are not the man I once knew and loved. You have become monster. I stand with the Kerbal kind.
I see how it is. You've just made the gravest of errors, you know that? You've just made the mistake that will doom all comers. You will all suffer the consequences. You will live to regret this. You see, there's something I neglected to tell all of you. Up there, right now, is a monstrous comet headed directly for Kerbin. It's been making its way in ever since I first completed my ascension and reforged everything in my image. Every now and then, I've pondered calling it off, if Kerbals ever managed to prove themselves worthy of redemption. But, all too predictably, this has not occurred. And now, let's see here. In exactly 1 year's time, it shall strike and put an end to the evils of Kerbal kind, once and for all. And you'll be powerless to stop it, to stop destiny from fulfilling its course. But why am I even acting as if you'll live long enough to see any of that? Cut them down, my subjects. You have my blessing.
You heard him. Attack!
Oh crap, we gotta run. Oh great heavens, this is not ideal.
Jeb, what are you doing? Come on!
It's all my fault.
Trying to escape to warn everybody, are we? I don't think so. You know resistance is futile here.
Val, can you take the controls? I've got to do something.
And Stanley takes the shot. It's going all the way. Ooh, a marvelous block by Furwise there.
Oh, hey Ned. You want to come join our game?
What's going on, Ned? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Yeah, don't tell me Moho is full of demons or something.
Everyone, we need to evacuate now.
What's happening? Dude, what's wrong?
There's no time. Just do it. Quick, Bob's here and he's about to fire some kind of death ray.
He's doing what?
Does this mean I win, man? Wait, where's Jelena?
She was back at her quarters the last time I checked. Sports were never really her thing, you know.
Oh my crack. Okay, you guys evacuate. I'll go and find her, okay?
But what if you don't make it?
Either we all make it, or none of us make it. You understand? Hey, guys? What's going on here?
Oh, Jelena. Oh, thank God I found you. We need to go. Now!
Ned, what's going on?
There's no time to explain. Just follow me, okay? I'll see you on the pods. You listen to me. It's gonna be alright, alright? Fire your engine as soon as I tell you to.
1, 2, now!